let's get into it. We're going to be going over supply and demand one more time using a special indicator. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how it works. I'm gonna go ahead and break it down for you guys, and then we'll go find some examples on the live chart. So let's get into it. Okay, so we gotta get my candle ready. My bad. All right, cool. Let's say the market is bearish. Boom. Market is dropping down. Market is dropping down. At some point, market's gonna have to pull back, right? Market's gonna have to pull back. So let's just say, boom, market hits a specific zone, starts to pull back, and that's cool. Happens, right? It's supernatural. Awesome. Now, what the indicator is gonna look for us, it's gonna help us identify the high and the lows, right? So let's just go ahead. We're gonna break it down real quick. Let's change these to dots. Let's make these a little bigger. Awesome. So this is going to be your pullback. It's literally going to help you identify your lower low and your lower high. Are we all together right now? Does that make sense? It's going to help you find your lower lows and lower highs with these black dots, right? So that way you can see the market structure clearly, right? So what we need is for a rally breakout, right? We need a rally breakout to the downside. So let's go ahead. Boom, market broke out and we have a nice rally to the downside. Awesome. Awesome. What does that give us right here, guys? What does that give us? If market just gave us a lower low, lower high, and the BOS continuation to the downside, boom, that just gave us a starting point. Right? This green candle is the start of that move, start of that push down. Right? So what do we have to do as traders? We have to identify this candle here. Right? So the easiest way to do that is one, follow the rally. If you're just getting on your computer and market is down here, okay, boom, let's look at that rally and follow it right back up till we find the last buying candle. This one right here. Boom, that's gonna be our starting point. That's gonna be our supply zone right there. So let's go ahead and mark that up from wick to wick. In this example, it's just, a wick to body. Let's shrink that up actually. Let's just go ahead. Throw a little bit of wick in there. I wanted to. Awesome. Cool. Right? This is gonna be our supply zone. So what we want to do is go ahead. We want to catch that wave. So as market comes back up, boom, we're able to get into this supply zone for sell continuations. Does that make sense, guys? This right here is going to be our supply for sales. Where's our stop loss going to be? Above the high. Nothing changes, guys. Nothing changes, right? Whether you want to enter at the first touch, the 50%, that's up to you. That's totally up to you, right? Your pair is going to do specific things. That's why you back test. That's why you study your pair, right? So go ahead and take that as you may. Take that with a grain of salt. I personally like to enter as soon as it touches. I'm a fan of just getting in, right? I don't really care about the snipe personally. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about getting the snipe. I want to get in. My every trade is calculated no matter what. So whether I get the snipe or I'm in a few pips, doesn't matter. Why do you make your box wick to wick and not just top of the wick to the body? You're talking like this
Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
because this is the whole supply zone. So this is the whole starting point candle, right? So when it comes
Uh-huh.
to if you're thinking about the old supply or the old starting point videos with Oren, he does
Yeah.
he does mark it up like this. But when you mark it up like this, you're actually looking for the reversal,
Oh, okay. Okay.
right? So yeah, once you get
See
the
now. Yeah,
reversal,
I see.
if you want, you could shrink that up. But for the whole sell zone, you want to make sure you
Uh-huh.
get that whole candle.
Okay. Awesome then, bro. All right, nice.
Yes, sir. Awesome, guys. So yeah, we want to go ahead. We can see the opportunity. Whether we wait for the change of character off this zone, cool. Let's go ahead and get in. Let's go ahead and start scaling in. Boom. Or whether you get in on first touch, totally up to you. But this is how we find our supply zones. And it's gonna be so easy, bro. I swear. All you have to do is find a low point with some lines, a high point with some lines, and a rally breakout, and then you could find your starting point. Right? So this is how we catch sell continuations using the starting point, aka the supply zone. Right? So let's go ahead. Now let's just say market wants to go ahead and disrespect, because it happens, right? It happens. Let's just go ahead and see what's up. Market buys to our entry. Cool. Awesome. 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 Let's just say it does sell. Let's just say it does get some respect on its name, right? It does what it's supposed to do. It just doesn't do the best of job, dropping down. But it does get you some respect. It does get you some pips, right? And then let's just say, boom, news comes out. News comes out and we just get disrespected, right? So what do we have to look for? One, we already got this disrespect, so let's just go ahead and adjust. Whether you use this as a break and retest, that's totally up to you. That is fine, but I want to go ahead and clean this up for the drawing's purpose, right? So let's just go ahead and clean that up. Now, again, this indicator is going to go ahead and find pullbacks for you guys. It's going to find your higher highs and higher lows. So once you get that breakout, boom. What just happened, guys? Let's delete this as well. What just happened? Can anybody see the pattern that we're looking at here? Market drops down, gives us a lower low. Market comes back up to give us a lower high. Market drops lower for a lower low. We're looking for buys. Yes, sir. Right? Let's just say market respects that supply. Okay, cool. And then boom, we get disrespected. What does this look like? What pattern does this look like, guys? Inverted. Let's go, Fig. Awesome. So now that we see, yeah, we got the change of character. We got that change of character right here. Boom. Right? We got that change of character right here. Let's just stretch this out just for the drawing's sake. We got that change of character right there. Awesome. So now that we see the inverted, right? This is our breakout rally right here. Breakout rally. Awesome. Cool. We can see that. We can identify that. Let's follow that rally back down to that last selling opportunity candle that started this rally. Boom. That's it right there. That's going to be my demand zone. That's going to be my demand zone. Let's just clean this up. Awesome. We already see that this is going to be a head and shoulder setup. Right? So whether you want to put your stop loss at the end of this demand, totally up to you. But we already know that when it comes to a head and shoulder setup, your stop loss should be at the low. Right? Whether you're entering at this right shoulder or that demand, our stop loss should be at the low. Does that make sense, guys? So even, let's just say, because I know everybody loves tight stop losses. That's totally fine. I get you. Trust me. Right? Boom, 1 to 3. Would you give it room? Yeah, I love to give my plays room, personally. I'm not into tight stop losses. One, because I'm not watching the charts 24/7, nor do I really want to watch the charts 24/7. Right? So I'm personally, does the demand zone equal looking for buys on the retest? Yes. Yes. If we're looking for buy, or we just got the change of character, technically, let me just clear that up. A retest would be a break, a retest off this high. This would be a break and retest. Break and retest. Right? Which is still fine.
Okay. No, for sure, man.
Which is still fine because of this previously violated supply zone. right? That's perfectly why you would take a break and retest, right? So that's option one, violated supply, and then option two is brand new demand zone. Does that make sense?
Yep, yep.
Awesome. Cool. So just delete that. So let's just say you do use a tight stop loss. That's totally fine. I understand. But if market comes back and we get stop loss because you have a tight SL, that's totally fine. But the dominant stop loss, guys, is this low. So even if you get stop loss here, market gives us a little bit of drawdown. As soon as we change character, boom, it's go time. Let's rescale in, right? Let's look for a brand new setup. Let's look for a brand new setup so we can scale in. Boom. Does that make sense? For people that like tight stop losses, this is what you have to do. You want tight stop losses, totally fine, but you have to look for re-entries knowing that your stop loss is way down here. Right? I hope that made sense. All right, let's go ahead. You think we can go look for some examples now, or do you guys want me to go over this one more time? Let me know. Let me know. All I need for you to put is one more time if you want me to break this down for you. One more time. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So, market is downtrending. Market is downtrending, right? Market's downtrending. Boom. Market just gave us a low point. Awesome. So what the indicator is going to do is it's going to draw out these black dots. It's going to draw out these black dots. It's going to help you find your lower low, right? It's going to help you find your lower low. So as market pulls back up, to give you your lower high. Awesome. Let's just make this a little smaller because I know you guys are like, dang, I'd be a big ass demand though, dog. Big ass supply. I feel you, bro. All right. Market pulls back. Gives you a lower high. Boom. Awesome. The indicator is going to help you identify this. Lower low, lower high. Does that make sense, guys? Are we all good right now?
Yep.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So in order to get a continuation, we need a BOS, lower low, lower high. We need this BOS to get another lower low, right? So as market, let me get my candles. As market drops, boom, we just got a BOS to the downside. So now we just got lower low, lower high, lower low. Awesome. We're good. We good right now. Right? So in order to catch another continuation to the downside, right? We're selling off, we're downtrending. We need to find an entry to sell. Right? So let's go ahead and find our starting point. What started this rally down? Right? We have to go ahead and identify. Let's follow this rally back up. Boom. 1 candle, 2 candle, 3 candle. The last buying candle. This last buying candle is what started this selling. Boom. Awesome. Let's mark that up. This is going to be our starting point. That's the starting point candle, guys. This is the starting point that started this rally down. Right? I hope that makes sense. So let's go ahead. We're looking to sell the market here. As soon as market comes back, we already know what we want to do. Whether we enter our first touch, awesome. We're in already. So would we mark it up from wick? No, we want to mark it up from wick to wick. Let me go ahead and clean this up. Wick to wick. Right? So whether you enter our first touch, totally cool. Right? But as soon as we get this change of character off of that zone, guys, we could start scaling in and continue with this downside. Right? Does that make sense? Does this make sense right here, guys? How to find your starting point using the indicator?
Yeah.
And why we're selling off of that? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Because trust me, guys, you're gonna have. I'm not making this messy right now, but it will be messy, slightly messy on the chart, because you'll see this as well. You're gonna see this whole thing over and over again. It's gonna help you find your head and shoulders. So you're gonna see this right underneath your supply zone. You're like, oh snap! It's already helping me find my shoulder, neckline, head, change of character, right shoulder. It's gonna help you guys, right? It's gonna help you. Wait, why are we selling off that zone again? Because this is our supply, guys. We're downtrending right now. All right, you guys, that should not be a question that's asked right now. You got to be paying attention. We're downtrending. We got lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. There's no reason for us to be buying yet. Right? We capitalize off of our starting points, off of our supply zones. So once we can identify a clean supply zone, guys, let's take advantage. That's why we're selling. Does that make sense? Awesome. Let's go. Let's go. So this is how we capitalize. And trust me, the drawing may look a little messy, but as soon as we break it down and get into the nitty gritty on the charts, it's gonna look clean. Trust me. Now this is how we capitalize. Cool. Now let's just say market violates. Let's see what happens when market violates. Market is coming back to our zone. We already know we want to sell. We already know we want to sell. Boom, market touches our zone. And let's just say it does give us some respect. It does drop a little bit. Right? Not a whole lot. Not the sell that we're looking for. It doesn't give us this, but it does give us a little move to the downside. Right? And then what happens? News comes. Powell is speaking. He said, "Good morning, America." And then the markets went, whew, and just jumped. Right? What just happened? Well, our supply just got violated. So we have two entries off this setup, guys. One, it's our inverted head and shoulders. Right? So as soon as we get a change of character, this is why we're breaking. We're taking that break and retest entry because of this failed supply zone. First entry, boom. Let's see if market holds, and we could take that. Exactly. Yes, sir. Not just going past, Ricky. It has to break and close. Write that down. It has to break and close, because market can wick it, and that's good that you put that, because I didn't even mention that. Let's just say, boom, news hits, and then what happens? What happens? Market comes right back down, and then what? And then, boom, you got hit. Stop loss. You're at work. You put away your phone because you're like, it's all good. I took a loss. It is what it is. And then market drops. So we have to make sure it breaks and close. On what time frame would it have to break and close to be valid? Whatever time frame you're trading on, guys. If you're trading on the 15, wait for that 15-minute break and close. If you really want good confirmation, go a time frame up. Okay? If you're trading on the 5, stick to the 5 break and close. Don't jump around. Whatever time frame you see a setup on, guys, stick to it. When you see it, it's done. No more changing time frames. Okay? Ricky, does this make sense, bro? What's up?
I want to ask, so when you say break and close, you're saying the body of the candle has to go above the
Yes. So the body can go above. But if it doesn't break and close above, if it just leaves a wick, our sell setup is still valid.
Oh, okay.
Okay, does that make sense? Because as soon as market breaks and closes above, sells are no longer in order, bro. Sells are no longer in order.
Alrighty.
All right, awesome. Glad we cleared that up. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. So, yes, first entry would be break and retest. Whether you wait for the first entry or you wait for our change of oh my goodness, I can't even speak. Our handy dandy change of character, and we take those buys. Awesome. Right? That's entry number 1. Entry number 2 is going to be our brand new demand zone. So notice this. What happened, guys? Marcus gave us a higher high. Market gave us a higher low. So it's already trapping market structure for you. Boom. What happens? We get a rally breakout to the upside. Okay, cool. Let's follow this rally right back down. 1 candle, 2 candle, starting point. This last selling candle started this rally. Is this making sense, fam? Boom. So there's our demand zone.
Yep.
There's our demand zone. Thank you. Appreciate you. So notice we have lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character. Boom. We already know what we want to do based off of the structure, based off of the pattern we all know and love, right? We're looking for buys now. So whether you're trading off of the starting point, aka the demand zone, or you're trading off of our right shoulder, your stop loss should be the low. Now let's just go ahead and tighten this up a little bit, because I know y'all be like, damn, bro, that's a stop loss and a half, brother. Right? Because I know everybody likes tight stop losses. And that's cool. Trust me, I hear you. Right? Just know, guys, minimum 1 to 3, just know this is our dominant stop loss. For levels, we enter at our right shoulder using the head and shoulder, and our stop loss is this. So if you're trading off demand, some people may like having that. And yes, this is the drawing, so it's going to be very, very big. But this is going to be our setup. 1 to 3. Right? And don't be like, dang, that's the TP I want. Don't focus on that. 1 to 3 regardless. If that's your 1 to 3, that's your 1 to 3. You should be calculating no matter what. So if you're losing $20 here, hey, I'm losing $20 here. So you should be gaining what? 2, 4, 6. I should be gaining what? 2, 4, 6. Does that make sense? No matter what, if we're calculating risk, we should all have the same. I mean, this is accounting if we had the same lot size, account, things like that. But just because my TP is much larger, if we calculated the same, me and you are losing the same, we're gaining the same. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Thank you, bro. Oh my goodness, my throat was dry. Awesome. So just know, market comes down, you get stopped out, hey, it's all good. It's all good. Just know, as soon as we get this change of character, let's adjust now. You hit stop loss right here. Okay, cool. Let's adjust. Maybe this demand zone got a little bit of drawdown. Hey, let's adjust. Let's stay fresh. Let's stay fresh. Market comes back down. Let's go ahead and get in. Does this make sense, guys? Let me know. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Let's go ahead and look for some setups. Who wants to give me some pairs? Who wants to go ahead and give me a pair? Or stock or crypto. Hey, this works on anything. This works on anything. Bro, I don't even be trading. I just mark up stocks and look at this. Smacking. Crazy. Gold. US 30.
Man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, what we teach here on levels, supply and demand, head and shoulder, works on everything. Crypto, stocks, commodities, indices, everything. Let's see. US 30. Let's jump to the dirty 30. Let's actually look it up. That's cool. I just don't want to delete NAS. All right, let's stay fresh. Let's go ahead and delete some stuff. All right, let's go to a higher time frame. Oh my goodness, barely missed that thing. All right. Let's see. Let's find good setups for you guys. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's go to the daily real quick. All right. All right, cool. Let's stay right here. Let's stay right here. Check me out. Let's take this off. That's annoying me. Market drops down, give me a lower low. We pull back, we give me a lower high. We drop lower, lower low, and then what happens, guys? We change character. Now, how do we know we change character? Well, we have dots above these dots. So when that happens, you already know what just went down. Change of character. If you guys ever get lost, please let me know. Right, we got to change the character that happened right there. So where's our starting point, guys? We have to find this rally. Boom. We look at the chart. We open the chart right now. Boom. Market's right here. We have to follow this rally back down until we find that candle that started the move. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go ahead and mark that up. Send that across. Now check me out. We have a stop loss right here. Based off of the market structure, this would be the stop, right? But notice how market gives me a high, higher low, and then we break out. So if we want to tighten up our stop loss, this can be an option as well. And I know for some people, you're like, bro, mine's right here. Hey, I understand. Do what you do. I'm giving you options. I'm giving you options. Right, so I just want to show y'all, based off the head and shoulder, we do get some movement. Right, nice activity. That's lovely. Right, that's what we want to see. And just note, guys, it hit the supply, it hit the demand zone as well. Boom, market's gone. Right, so when you guys can see this pattern, guys, this is why I love levels and smart money concepts, because honestly, as long as you can identify the market structure, right, and sometimes people need help and that's okay, right, but as long as you can identify that breakout rally, let's follow your eyes back down to the candle that started that, and then your right shoulder, guys, this is layered up right on top. You guys should not have missed this one. You know what I mean? Like if you were studying this a couple months ago, you guys should not have missed that entry right there. That's fire. Right? That's fire. But look, take a look. And I don't want to like it. It's all based off percentage anyways, guys. Right? It's not based off money. Like, oh, that stop loss is this, and this. No. Percentage. Look at 1 to 3, smacked. Let's just take a look. 1 to 3, smacked. And we're right back down. But look, even if you use this, because this is what some people may do based off of the strategy, right? If you don't know how to tighten up your stop loss, this is what you're doing, and that's what you're going to risk, 1,207. Right, but if you know how to tighten up your SL, obviously you have more control. But notice we get in here, dude. You have all this profit. You better take some profit and move your stop loss to break even. All of these, right? Just keep that in mind, guys. It's all about money management at the end of the day. Side question. Will you get notified if the wick hit your zone, even if the candle body didn't close below or in the zone? Side question. Will you get notified if the wick hit your zone? All right, so let's just say like right here, right? The wick hit your zone. Will I get notified?
Yeah, man.
Okay, so you should have alarm. You should have an alarm.
Yeah, right. Okay.
So boom. This is just for an example. I would use the alarms that are right here, obviously,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, bro.
As soon as I see a zone, I'm putting my alarm right here, bro.
Okay.
So as soon as market comes right there, boom, I'm already at my desk waiting for that wick to drop. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, sir.
Got you. Or
for sure.
you could do what I do, and not everybody likes this, but I love it, bro. I'm not a fan of just watching your trade. Set a limit. Set a limit. You're trading smart money.
Right.
So if this is the way the banks move, you should be okay.
Okay.
Right? is if that makes sense. Like you should have more confidence trading with the banks. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You're trading a higher time frame. You're literally trading side by side with them. You're piggybacking off them. You know, so
Yeah.
I personally like limits. I've been setting those. They've been working
Okay.
out for me. It's less stressful. You do what you
Right.
do. Maybe you trade that on demo for a month or two to see how that works for you. But
Uh-huh.
you know, but yeah, I hope that helped you out.
I know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely, absolutely. It did, man.
Awesome. All right, cool. So let's just use this zone. Market hit this. Okay, cool. Let's start over because that's what happens, right? We have to start over. So notice what happens, guys. Market's finding our lows for us. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. And then we break above. Boom. We break above. Right? But let's check me out first. Notice how it just took a break and retest. Why did it take that break and retest? What happened on this side, guys? Market was heading down, right? Short-term downtrend, right? Did we not just get a low point here? And a low point here with our indicator helping us find the lows, right? Notice how this would be our, let's actually use this. This would be our supply zone. Obviously, it failed, right? But long term, you should have been looking for buys anyways based off this. That's why not every supply zone and every demand zone is worth taking, right? If we were looking for buys long term, you most likely wouldn't have taken this sell opportunity. But still, market structure respects market structure, right? So if we let this play out for a little bit, boom. Look it, check me out, check me out. It does drop and respect. It just doesn't give you a massive drop. So that's 569 pips. That actually is pretty good, right? It just doesn't continue. But it did its job. That's why you have to take partials, have to move stop loss to break even. It did its job. You cannot be mad. Now let's continue. Boom. Market breaks above. It hits that break and retest, and what happens? Gone forever. I mean, not forever, but you know. It gives a nice move. That's a solid move. Nice break and retest for pretty much $1,000. Depending on where you got on it right here, you could have got yourself a nice payday. Does that make sense, guys? So even though like you can identify and this indicator is helping you find every supply and demand zone based off breakout, guys, just remember if we're looking for good long-term buys, not every zone is worth taking. Remember, in order to get it inverted, we need this structure. I know this is where it gets more advanced, but in order to take buys, we need an inverted. Does that make sense, guys? I really don't want to speak more in depth on that right now. I just want to let that sink in. We could speak more on that and more in depth on another call. I'll go ahead and give you that at the end of the call. Awesome. Awesome. All right, cool. Cool. So with this breakout rally, guys, our first opportunity was taken. Nice break and retest. Now our second opportunity is going to be, boom, right here. Our last selling candle. Where does that lay, guys? Where does that lay? Boom. Shoulder. Shoulder. Head. Change of character. Guys, I'm not lying. I wouldn't lie. I wouldn't lie to y'all. Look at that. Levels is literally telling me, yo, this is a shoulder too, bro. Let's just stay clean. Levels is literally telling me. So with the breakout box and these black dots, guys, I'm telling you, it's gonna help. Your chart may be a little messy at first. And again, this is training wheels, right? So you're not gonna need it in 6 months. You may need it right now for a month or two. Okay, I could see it now. Thank you, Vinny. I appreciate you for these indicators. We good now, bro. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Because everybody needs help seeing it, guys, at some point. I understand. I needed it too. So now we have a solid buy area. Now, let's just see if this even hit, because this indice, brother. Oh, yeah. We got movement off of it. This is cool. This is cool. A little bit of drawdown. A little bit of drawdown. $200 worth of drawdown to get $1,000 plus worth of profit. Guys, that's solid work. Just because it never gave us this massive jump, hey, it's gonna come. What just happened right here? We might get this massive jump now. Right? That's why we be patient. Now, in all honesty, you probably would have taken a break even. Let's turn this one off. A break even. Right, your stop loss would have been here. Oh my goodness. Right, 1 to 3. Market's already in profit. Market comes back, hits you break even. Now, because it breaks and closes below and violates our setup, I can see, and I wouldn't be mad at you guys. What just happened? We broke below. Right? We get some dots right here. We get dots right here. And we get dots right here, right? Guys, this is a breakout rally. This is a breakout rally. So now we have double confirmation to why we would be selling right here off of this violation. And this is the daily violation. So trust me, I would have got too. If I would have seen this, I would have been like, oh, yep, violated. We dropping. Shoulder, this was the move. Hey, that was a nice move. It wants to go down now. We close. Okay, cool. Let's find the sell entry. Nope. Right? Sometimes, guys, you're going to be right. And then the market's going to go ahead and do what it does best to get you out. Because they know our stop loss is down here. Right? So let's just see. I'm curious to see if we could have caught something in this area. Let's just take this. We'll delete this. Cause we got about 20-15 minutes. So let's just take a look. Let's drop down to the hour time frame. Let's see. Hold on. All right. So 2 hours is much cleaner. We could delete this for now. 2 hours is much cleaner. I'm just going to stay with what's clean, to be honest, because all this right here, mumbo jumbo, right, and going lower is going to make it worse. So, boom. Notice. Market gives us a low, we get some lines. Market gives us a lower high, we get some lines. Massive breakout. Massive breakout. Oh, I like this. I like this example, actually. We got to change a character right here. Awesome. Guys, that's a break and retest. Now, if I use wick to body for this shoulder, do I get in there? Yes, I do. Wick entry. Let's see, 1 hour. If I could have refined any different. Let's go drop down. I mean, because I know people are dropping down. So boom, look it, check me out. Rally breakout. Rally breakout. Last selling candle. Double confirmation. Double confirmation. So there was an opportunity to get back in. There was. But in all honesty, you probably wouldn't have looked for that buy. You know, because I mean, just going based off the strategy, and you're going literally, you're just sticking to the strategy. Most likely, you know, you do get clapped. I understand. Trust me, it happens. Sometimes you get got, and then you have to, you know, catch re-entries on the way back up. but it does look like you were able to catch some movement off that. Let's see. I already did some US 30 for a minute. Someone said UJ. I like UJ actually. I like UJ. I'm really a fan of UJ. Let's see. Let's just start here. Let's see. This is a starting point here. Okay, cool. So notice how we do break above the starting point. Breakout rally. Guys, it's no coincidence. This is literally support or resistance. Notice how we get rejection, and then on the other side, rejection. Like that's a key level right there. Just keep that in mind. Right, but we do break through a starting point. So that was a past supply, which obviously hit, right? We do get some bearish momentum off of it, and we are on the daily, so it does hit. Let's just count the pips. 200, 300 pips pretty much. So, hey, it's not bad, right? But it just doesn't hold. So, lower low, lower high. We have the starting point right here. Boom, market violates the starting point, which actually does get a break and retest right there. We shift higher, and we actually change character off this high here. Cool. So where's our starting point? Where's our demand zone? So if we have this rally that broke above, right, this last selling candle is going to be our demand zone. That's ugly. Look at for Ricky. For Ricky, if you could hop up to the front of the class. I just want to show you an example. So notice our stop loss. I could see someone putting it right there, and I understand why, right? But notice, we do not break and close below. And what happens? We shift, right? So we just keep that in mind. If it wicks, hey, that's the banks. They know you guys got opportunities. Big banks, hedge funds, they can see people getting in, guys. So if there's just hundreds of thousands of people getting in around this area, they're going to have to get some people out, right? And some people over leverage, and they can see when people close trades. You know what I mean? So just as long as market doesn't break and close below, below or above your setup, guys, stay 10 toes down. Right? Stay 10 toes down. If you don't trust it, guys, find a brand new setup. I'm just going to lower this for the example. Find the brand new setup. Now this is just based off head and shoulder. Lower low, lower high. We get stopped out. We do change character. Now this is my inverted head and shoulder. And then market takes off, right? So just based off that, guys, I hope that makes sense, right? That's one thing I really want to like drill in your head is as long as market does not violate, we are fine still. We are fine still. So let's just continue. Nice, I love it. Let's just continue. Let's just stay fresh. We could delete all this stuff. What happens here? Notice how market gives us, now we're trending up, guys. Remember, now we're trending upwards. We're uptrending now. So notice how market gives us higher high, higher low. We break out. BOS to the upside. Where's my demand zone? Boom. Market gives us a higher high, higher low, BOS to the upside. This indicator is a cheat code, honestly. Honestly, as long as you apply it with head and shoulders as well, you're gonna be okay. We just got two nice trades back to back. Now check me out. We got a higher high, higher low, BOS to the upside. So now my next demand would be in this area. Boom. Let's continue. Has market came back down to this area? What is the indicator called again? It's all good. I will tell you at the end of the call. Okay, cool. So, I got you guys. Don't trip. So notice, we do get BOS, right? Higher high. Notice how there are lines right here, guys. Higher high, higher low, BOS to the upside. So just because we get a brand new BOS, or a brand new demand zone, guys, market's gonna save this zone for later. All you gotta do, thank you, Patrick. If you could put the inputs as well, I would appreciate that. Thank you so much. What was I doing here? Extend right. Right, they're gonna save this zone for later. They wanted this zone right now to go ahead and continue. So look, let's take a look. Let's continue. This one gets hit. Awesome. Let's see. Market consolidates, higher high, higher low. Consolidates one more time. Now this is your starting point right here. Market breaks out. Boom. It should actually be green. My bad. I know y'all don't mind. Y'all see it, but thank you, bro. Thank you. All right, cool. So this one we got played, obviously. It is what it is. We got. And then if you were looking at it like a head and shoulder, head, change of character, we get some drawdown. We actually never really get pushed into a whole lot of profit. So this one definitely does fail. Definitely does fail. But that is okay because we just caught 2 or 3 or 4 trades back to back, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So you're not going to catch everything. That's why risk to reward is so important. Right? That is why it's so important. Okay, now let's start over. Let's start fresh. This zone does not matter. Irrelevant. Market's still keeping this zone for later. Right now, when you guys see this, guys, and market is keeping tabs on these lows, notice how market's just creating liquidity right here. So whenever market does want to come back to this area, this might not be a bad area to look for some buys. Now, I may not answer out first touch, but if I can get an inverted head and shoulder off that thing, that's not that bad of an idea. See what I mean? Markets never came back here, created some equal lows. So we might have an opportunity there in the future. We just got to wait and see. We just got to wait and see. Because all trading is really, guys, finding a zone and waiting. That's it. Well, let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and continue. Let's go ahead and just stay fresh. I could always put these things back. All right. So, market continues. We get a higher high, higher low, BOS. Boom. We barely missed that supply. We barely missed that. It's all good. Higher high, higher low, BOS to the upside. Market never comes back. It's all good. Let's go ahead and delete this. Let's see. All right, so market gives me consolidation, but we get a higher high. Right? We have to find the highest wick. Even though everything consolidates, even though everything is consolidating and technically nothing actually breaks above or below, we have to use the highest wick. We have to use this wick now. Right? So this would technically be my higher high, higher low, because this is the lowest wick. Right? So notice how we break above, BOS to the upside. Awesome. Let's go ahead and just clear some things up. Boom. We catch one. Awesome. So even though, guys, we weren't able to catch some down here, hey, it's okay. You know, market's not going to give you every opportunity just because you can identify it. You know what I mean? You're a pretty good trader if you can identify zones that the banks are leaving behind, but the banks don't always have to capitalize on them whenever you want them to. Does that make sense, guys?
Yep.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Keep hopping on. I do give out one-on-ones, so you know, take advantage. And to be honest, if this is your first call, this is the very first time I brought out this indicator. But it's fairly simple, fairly simple, guys. So let's just take a look. Let's just take a look. So this is even pretty messy, but notice how higher high, higher low. We get caught in consolidation, and then what happened? Tiny breakout. So this last buying candle or selling candle would be my demand zone. But what happens for Ricky? Look at, check me out, Ricky. Market comes back right away. Comes back right away, but we don't break and close below. Stays inside, stays above. We're able to continue higher, right? So not only that, check me out again. We always got to stay clear, right? We always got to stay fresh. Always got to stay fresh. So notice as we get breakout, retest, we just got another BOS to the upside. So now this candle is going to be my brand new demand zone. Market respected it once, respected it twice, took off. All right, so this is good stuff right here, guys. This is good stuff, right? I encourage you guys to back test this, guys. I encourage you. So look, it's fairly easy. I don't even expect you to do the whole thing. You know, let's go USD JPY. Let's shrink it up, and we're going back 10 years. I don't expect you to do all that, to be honest. What I do expect you to do, guys, is just look at some charts. Just look at some charts. You know, it could be the stock market. It could be some crypto. I'm just going to look at some random stuff I don't even look at, to be honest. Check me out. Let's just see. Let's just take a look. Let's just take a look. I mean, I'm just starting in a random spot, literally. Matter of fact, let's just start at the very, very top, right here. Might as well. Might as well. Cool. So notice, market is literally consolidating. It captures it. This indicator is helping us find consolidation. Higher high, higher low, consolidation. Oh, we get a nice wick above. So this wick is letting us know that liquidity has been cleared, right? If we get a wick above and market drops, guys, oh, guys, take that as a head and shoulder. Take that as a head and shoulder. If we get some solid support and resistance, a wick above, and then market magically just drops, guys, take that as a head and shoulder. But check me out. We gotta break the structure. Or I'm sorry, change the character to the downside because we were uptrending. Right, we were uptrending, and then we changed character to the downside. With that, supply, break and retest, got that right away, drop. Market comes right back in. So look, guys, even though you're able to catch it right away and drop, always remember that shoulder, guys. Always remember that shoulder. Always remember that shoulder. Awesome. So now that we got that going out the way, let's just clear it up. Let's just clear things up. Market gives me a higher high and a higher low. Notice I only have one more higher candle, so this is going to be my head. So now market is going to have to break and close below this. Boom. We get a breakout rally. This is now my starting point, my supply. Looks like... Oh, market missed that. Market missed it. It's okay. It's all good, right? It's all good. We continue to look for the trend. We continue to look for the market structure. Boom. We get the head and shoulder. We change character right away. Market actually changed character here. So where's our starting point? If we got change of character here. Follow that rally back up. Boom. Entry, entry, entry. Read all about it. Right? Heck yeah. Market gives me a BOS to the downside. Lower low, lower high. Market's going to have to give me something. Right? In order to get that BOS to the downside continuation, because we're downtrending at this point, right? It has to break below that. So notice, break and close below. Oops. Boom. Check me out. Again, look, you may have gotten stop lossed. Find the new setup. Whether you drop down, again, we're on the daily, because it's a whole lot easier to see the structure and candles and stuff, right? But guys, drop down. I'm pretty sure if you drop down to the 1 hour, 15 minute, you could have got in on a re-entry right there. But let's just see. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue, because this is exciting, guys. I love helping you guys. Higher high, higher low. The head. When do we actually change character? Oh, it is right here. Boom, change character. So now my brand new supply zone is going to be right here. Boom, we never come back. We never come back. So Mark is going to save that for later. Let's just continue. Let's just continue. So as market pushes up, consolidation, pushed up higher. When do we actually change character? Let's see. I mean, that's pretty suspect, to be honest. I'll take this one, because this is a lot clearer, in my opinion. Boom. Nice. Check me out, guys. This is why I'm not a fan of tight stop losses. How many charts have we seen with supply and demand just get wicked and then boop, drop right away? We literally seen it like 8 times already, if I'm not mistaken. Like pretty often, right? That's why I'm personally a fan of looser stop losses. Yo, thank you. But that's why, you know, I'm not a real big fan of tight stop losses. So let's just take a look, just for this example, because we're already over 3 minutes and we good. This could have been a shoulder here. Head, change of character. This can be your stop loss. Can you delete that, please? Thank you. Market drops lower, pulls back, drops lower. This could be your stop loss. Guys, identifying pullbacks is so important, guys. So important. Because if you have a sell zone and you have pullbacks above your zone to the left, guys, that's easy money. Whether you use this for a shoulder, I'd understand. Let me tell you why I'd understand. Because we technically don't get that change of character. I like this one in my opinion. This is nice. Right? That's still a nice zone to use. Boom, we touch it. Now if you use this one, I understand if you use this one as well. We missed that. That's okay. We missed that, and that's okay. Because again, this would be our neckline. Boom, change your character off that. Starting point, aka your supply zone. Boom. Boom. So guys, I encourage you to look at some stuff. Whoa, what just happened right here? What just happened right here? This literally happened today. Higher high, higher low, higher BOS continuation. Market rejected off that today. Let's refine it. Let's refine it. Guys, when you guys, and we're going to continue to go in depth on this. I know I'm adding some towards the end of the call. I really wanted you guys to just identify the market structure. But notice how this right here, this was the daily starting point. This is the 4-hour starting point now. Look how we could refine. Boom. entry 1, entry 2. Pretty good zone. Pretty good zone. Guys, I encourage you to find this or to look at charts. I encourage you. Who thought this call was pretty fire? And be honest. If you didn't think this call was fire, put a 0. And if you thought this call was pretty cool, that it helped you, give me 100. Give me something.
Dude, bro, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was good.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I really wanted to help you guys with this indicator. I feel like you guys are going to be able to see things a little clearer. It's going to be another training wheel in your arsenal to pull out to help you guys identify, right? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this link as soon as it's done, guys, or the recording as soon as it's done, and then I'm going to put it on YouTube and send it in.